Okay, I'm recording now. So
Okay.
first of all, I've gone through your notes, and at least for the first 3 weeks, I've gone
Mm.
through. I just scanned through them then to get the important things, ended important. So of which I've taken note of them. So for example, now look at this one. Here with your notes on inequalities. Hmm?
Yeah.
So I told
Yes.
you that when you hear self-directed study, that means it's very important. You might actually see it in your exam
Okay.
because they didn't teach you. They expect you to read it, and many people
Mm.
they don't have many people will not read it, so you will likely see that. So now, if you look at this, they will tell you exactly what they want you to learn. They want you to learn about inequalities in UK and discuss it. Now, the main thing here is look at the learning outcome. The learning outcome, what what exactly do they want you to do? How does ethics, power, and politics within health promotion, policy and practice? Yeah, with the main thing actually came with that. So let me see anything I go now. You need to read that. Okay. So now
Okay.
they gave you a guidance. They gave you exactly what they want you to read. There is a book that is called Spirit Level. It's in the library. Now, I
Sorry,
read
sir.
that book before.
Spirit level.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
So that by the author is Richard Wilkinson and Kate Pickett. Hmm? So if I take this book now and
Mm.
go to the portal, it's the library portal.
Mm.
So you have to just follow your lecture notes because public health degree, you cannot finish everything in 3 months.
Mm.
It's just
Okay.
introduction to public health. So it's better to use the PowerPoint as a guide. So this is what I do. So first thing is to get the material that they recommended for me. So like I told you before, same thing. I'm going to library now. I'll go to the library. Mba, mba. Just a minute. Okay, can you hear me? Hello?
So I'm hearing you.
So now I want to get that spirit level. So I'm just showing you now, for example, like this one now. Jot it down. At least you want to take material. The spirit level. As simple as it is, many people they will not see it and they will not read it.
Mm.
Now I don't know why it's okay. This is someone now. I've read this book before. Now, your emphasis is on how does ethics and power and politics, how does it affect health promotion? Okay.
Okay.
Now,
Yes, sir.
my first reference point. So this is a book. You can just screenshot it. There.
Okay.
Also by Wilkinson, Richard, and Pickett. So
Mm.
it's in floor 2, 305 WL. That's the code. It's in floor 2. And you have that. I don't think that anybody has borrowed this book. Let's see. Because and have you not noticed that it's only two copies in the whole library? Are you seeing it? So it's very important. So you can borrow it now, because if you borrow it, it will remain on just one copy. So borrow it, and then if you're going to read, how does inequality and power affect health promotion? Okay. So now that's the first material. At least I've gotten the main material. I've gotten the learning outcome that is related to it. Okay. That's the second
Mm.
thing. Now
Sir,
I'm
please
going to do more.
sorry. Please
Yeah.
come again. How
Yeah.
does inequality and power do what? Affect?
How does inequality and power? How does ethics, power, and politics affect health promotion?
Okay.
I just paraphrased it. So
Mm,
you keep your eye on the learning outcome,
mm,
no matter what the lecture. I told you that there are 5 major learning outcomes. So all your lectures are mapped to a particular learning outcome. So now this lecture now, they want you to understand inequality, okay,
mm,
and how ethics, power, and politics apply in health promotion. So I've gotten the first material I need. So all the materials you need to read are in your lecture notes and your PowerPoint. Don't go and waste time and be browsing Google and all those things. Oh,
mm.
from this material now, in Coach Isaiah, you may pay, you may just check the table of contents. It may be 1 or 2 chapters that are important.
Okay.
And then you read them and then put them in your end notes. Because eventually in your essay, you write on inequality. So you have gotten a very clean inequality link material. Now, the second link is, you see this link had the here. They say you should go and read more about inequality. So I'm following you to read the material now. So I'm going to open the link. So these are the things that you're supposed to be doing, pressing everything, every hook and cranny in your this thing. So let me see whether they speak about inequality. I'm not seeing anything here, but then I'm seeing books on inequality. Are you seeing books on inequality? I'm seeing the spirit level. So let me check whether they explained it here. Okay. Now, can you see that they explained it also about the book? This is a collection of PowerPoint slides regarding the
Okay.
spirit level candidate. Can you see? So now I've gotten a new material.
Mm.
See, I'm using the PowerPoint to generate my material. So that's what you're supposed to be doing. To read. So now I've gotten a PowerPoint. Now I'm going to open it. So this is how you start tracing it one by one. Now let's see what the PowerPoint says. I want to see whether I will get any. By that, remember that by that time you have borrowed this book. So
Mm.
let's see whether I'll get just 1 or 2 things. Oh no, you're not cramming, no. You're not reading to finish. I want to see maybe a definition or something. Okay, so this thing is showing that health can vary based on income within rich and poor. Do you understand? So the income level affects health. So
Okay.
these are different. So that's the main message here. Okay, so now it's now left for you to now, by the time you read the book, you will now find the references that you use to back it up. So that means other things that can affect health, other factors that can affect health. And one is that income. So in our high income countries, in our life expectancy in men and women, you can see that it's highest in Japan and lowest in Portugal. Okay, so I'm just trying to find out, to just see what can I learn from this whole. Is there any important thing I can learn? Now, can you screenshot this place? I've gotten some things here. I'm just directing you now. Now, health and social problems are more unequal across different countries. So now that means these things now will the dimensions of inequality. So life expectancy, this is education, and you measure it using mass and literacy. Infant mortality, homicide, imprisonment, teenage birth, trust, obesity, mental illness, social mobility. So all these things now are different in different
Mm.
countries. So that is inequality. I mean,
Mm.
how does life expectancy in Nigeria vary from life expectancy in UK?
Mm.
So that means that would be what geographical inequality, because UK is a high income country, Nigeria is a low income country. So their life expectancy is these are the factors that you look at if we are trying to look at inequality. If you're considering 2 different countries. So at least I have an idea on what inequalities are. The statistics I might need to look out for. So if I write on inequality in anything, or let's say to compare two countries, now you know that you can compare them based on their education level, based on their life expectancy, based on their infant mortality, at least these three things, based on teenage pregnancy, teenage pregnancy, based on incidence of mental health illness. So they all vary by location. So, at least I've noted you will note these key points. This whole rectangle that you're seeing here. Just snap it and keep somewhere. So I'm not seeing any other thing. They are just saying the same thing. Yeah. So this is just like a collection of stuff. So basically, you may need to read that book itself to find out what is there. At least even go that the one thing you learn from this PowerPoint now is about income inequality. So income is one of the dimensions of inequality.
Yes, sir.
And then the other dimensions I showed you now is what? Other dimensions I showed you from that PowerPoint. Age, that is life expectancy. Education level, that's mass and literacy. Mortality of infant, teenage birth, obesity, mental illness. So how does all these things vary? So, like for example, if your essay is based in sub-Saharan Africa, you can compare Nigeria with Ghana along these parameters. So these are the parameters you use statistics to say that Nigeria is better or that Ghana is better. It's based on this. How are we inequality? So when you're not about inequality, this is what it is. Elenke better. Okay. So, and that's all for this PowerPoint. You're not cramming anything. You're just trying to. So I've explored that. I'm going to take up the main material. So you know that if you cite this material now in your book, your lecturer will know that you read and you actually did your homework. So I'm done with that one. Now I want to now go and do more research. Now that I have read my notes, I want to understand what is inequality. So I'll go to go watch what I'm doing. So I'm going to this is Google now. So I'm going to type inequality in public health. Yeah? Now, are you following me? At
Yes,
the end
sir.
of this, now the last thing that you type is PPT.
Okay.
So now that means I want to get lecture notes from anywhere. I don't care where the lecture note comes from. So I want to understand what is inequality. I don't know anything about it. So this PPT will give me PowerPoints. Or you get the PPTX, probably to still be giving something. So let me type PPT. I want to get PowerPoint. I want to know what is inequality first in the first place. Like, what is the definition? So everything were the definition. So this is normal Google. So I'm looking for PowerPoint presentations. Now I've seen this one, inequalities in health. So I'm going to open it. So let me see what I will see. And it's actually an overview of what inequality is all about in the first place. So this is how I do my research. Now, inequalities in health, it can be between countries, it can be across social class, it can be in life expectancy. Are you seeing that again? And so now I'm looking for some I can see that they are quoting Mammoth review here. So that means this is another important reference whenever you are writing about inequality.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
list out all the, sorry, sir. Whenever you're writing about inequality, you list out all the determinants.
It's not that it will be. It's not that it's all of them. Or depending on what you are writing, the statistics, the ones you can get.
Okay.
On that, or it's not that you must list all the determinants. The ones that are relevant to your topic that you are writing on.
Okay.
Okay. So if you're writing on obesity, you know that nutritional status is important in obesity. So age is important. So that means you need to get statistics on age, how it varies across different distances. So it all depends on what what's the topic? Housing. Is there any link between housing and obesity? So if you only know that housing can affect obesity, then that means it can vary across the line of the social determinants of health. So now I'm trying to see whether I will see anything that can help me in writing my essay. At least can go to an overview. So this is more like an advanced PowerPoint. I don't like it, so I want something simple. So this is how I do my research. I want something simple. Now, okay, I've seen. See, so there is this slide. This site I normally use. It's called SlideShare. Whenever you type in this PPT now, you check the one that has SlideShare on top. Open it. Now I've seen this one. So it looks like a lecture notes. So I want to see what other PowerPoints from different schools. So now look at this one. It looks good. So understanding health inequalities. What is health inequality? Good. So this looks like a good material. Okay. Now can you see it's not just the outcome of, so they are starting with their health. So the things that impact on health are called social determinants of health. So all those, everything in the social and economic condition in which we live, they impact our health. So those things, that's where social determinants of health. Now, the inequality means now the variations in these social determinants of health is called inequality. Okay. So now I'm seeing that health. So now I'm reading this lecture note to have an idea of the kind of things I can write in my essay. But this time around, I will have to back them with what? References. I'm not just going to copy this thing like this the way it is. I've seen a way that I can start my essay. Are you getting that now? Hello? Hello?
Hi. So I'm here.
Okay. So did you get what I said last?
Yes, you talked about the inequality now.
What did I say about this health here? This thing here?
Which one, sir? Health is not just the outcome of genetic or biological process.
So did you hear when I said what I talked about SlideShare? SlideShare.
Okay, no, I didn't get that one, sir.
Okay, so I was saying that. Did you hear what I said that you can type in Google to get PowerPoints?
Yes, you talked about inequality in public health. Then I should type PPT or PPS.
Good. PPT or PPTX. Okay, so that's what I typed. And then I told you that sometimes you see the results. I'm on the SlideShare. This SlideShare here. So you open it and read different PowerPoints and see whether you'll be able to understand it. Now I'm seeing the definitions of all these things now. Are you seeing that?
Yeah.
So this PowerPoint now looks good. It looks it can give you an idea on what to write in an essay, like the one that is coming up. Okay, so it looks good. So I'll send you the link to the PowerPoint at least. So this can give you yeah, this is good. This is good. This is good. Look at your social determinants of health. Are you seeing them?
Yes.
So this is good. This is good. This is a good material. So you first of all find the good relevant. Is there any relevant PowerPoint you can get anywhere after you have read your note that can explain the notes in details so that you understand it first? So I just got one good material for inequality, and that's good. So now I'm sending you the link for this material now. So I'll just drop it on the platform. So this is one of the links. So this is the first thing I would do. If after reading this PowerPoint, I don't still understand it, are you there?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
So if you read the PowerPoint, by the time you read 1, 2, 3 PowerPoints, and you don't still fully understand what inequality is. Now look at this one. I've seen another one again. understanding health inequalities as PowerPoint. Enter name again now, PowerPoint. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
let me see. Let me open this one and see whether I will learn one or two anything new from there. Oh, it's still the same thing. It's still the same thing actually. Okay, it's a material. So I think this is okay. So now this will guide me in writing my essay. The way this PowerPoint is organized now, it can help me to write an essay. But remember that in your essay, you are not going to quote PowerPoint, okay, man? You cannot
Yes.
copy this PowerPoint and quote it. So that means that you need textbooks to be able to get your ideas and get your quotations from. Do you understand me
Yes.
now?
Yes, sir.
So PowerPoint is meant for you to understand the topic. Once you understand the topic, manage the overview of the topic. When you now go to your textbook, those textbooks that you downloaded now, when you now read them, you will reference from the authors in those textbooks, the references inside that textbook. But the ideas that you are getting, what you read to have a broad understanding is what? Simple PowerPoint. So if I read PowerPoint and I don't still understand it, like for this inequality now, I will now go to YouTube. This is how you do your research. You now go to youtube.com. Okay. So when you go to YouTube, I will now type what? For example, now remember that we are trying to understand ethics in health promotion, right? Right?
Yes, sir.
So I'll just type in ethics in health promotion. Simple. And see what I can get. So you need to get an idea. So now look at, these are some of the principles of health promotion: autonomy, beneficence, non-maleficence. They are all here. So by the
Okay,
time
sir.
you watch,
Excuse me, sir. What did you call them, please? Principal.
calm down, I'm coming. I said there are principles of health promotion, and they are all in your PowerPoint. These things are not perfect, but because you have not read them, you will not know until you read them. So I will still show them. I will show them to you where they are in your PowerPoint. But what I'm saying is that we want to answer the question on health ethics. Remember that there's a material that we are reading. No, the
Yes, sir.
material says the learning outcome. What they want you to learn is to explore how ethics, power, politics affect health promotion, policy and practice. So that's it. So now I want to type ethics and health promotion. Let me see what will come out. So you can write it down. Your first YouTube search
Okay.
is what? Ethics and what? Health promotion. So I've seen one already. And this is a lecture. I'm seeing paternalism and health promotion. So if you watch this video now, you will now understand how ethics is related to health promotion. So that when you're reading your textbook, you will now know how to put it. Because you cannot write an essay when you don't even understand what to write. Do you understand me? So what I do is I need to watch enough videos until I understand what that topic is all about.
Okay.
Now I'm seeing ethical principles in health promotion. So these are some of the ethical principles: autonomy, beneficence, non-maleficence, and justice. You see that just by looking at YouTube already. Look at this guy now. This guy is teaching global health ethics. Okay, I'm just trying to understand. It's not like you will not cite YouTube videos. Remember, you will not cite YouTube videos, but you want to understand it first. When you understand it, when you now go to textbook, you are going to textbook to get the valid. Remember that the YouTube video is not a valid reference. You cannot write something and reference your YouTube video, right? Are you getting me? I want to be hearing your response. I will know that you're following me.
Okay, sir.
Can you quote something as reference YouTube video as your source?
No, sir.
Can you put PowerPoint as your source or lecture note as your source?
I don't know how to code, sir. I want to learn it.
And no, you don't understand me. What I'm saying is that when you're typing in your references, can you say lecture notes, reference, Professor Chilaka lecture notes on health promotion, page 19. Can you use PowerPoint as your reference?
No, I think I will write anonymous.
Okay.
So much more.
So the answer to the question is that you cannot use PowerPoint for your references.
Okay.
You cannot use YouTube video for your references.
Mm.
You can only reference valid sources, and the valid sources are what? Journals and textbooks and government documents. Okay, that is great literature. So you can only reference journals. You can only reference government publications, NGOs and stuff like that. Public Health England, that's institution materials. And then you can reference textbooks in the library. But you cannot reference YouTube. You cannot reference PowerPoint. You cannot reference just Google. Google. You got reference. No, it is an invalid reference. So, but why do you think I'm doing all these things now? I want to understand what is what. What are the ethical issues in health promotion? Look at this one. Can you see this?
Yes.
Can you see that in the screen? It said health promotion has 3 ethical issues. Can you see another way you can get your this thing?
Yes, I saw it.
So this particular video now, good. So it's not when you learn this thing, you now go to textbook and find out my or what this guy is saying. You need to get the solid real references, but you watch the video to get understanding on that topic. So you're not reading to cram and pour, it's not the way we normally read. Okay, so I've ordinary video now. I've gotten 3 materials on health promotion, inequality, and already. Okay. Now,
yes, sir.
What's the next one? So we're done with this one.
So
the material to have an understanding. Now the next one is what? Power and politics in health promotion. Are you seeing that? Remember, yes. I am focusing on the learning outcome for the course. So how does power and politics affect health promotion? Now, for me to understand that, I need to go back to Google and type in let me see. So I was typing Google. This is google.com. Okay.
Yes. Sir.
Now I need to type in power and politics in health promotion. PPT, PowerPoint. That's PowerPoint. I want to see what PowerPoint can give me. How does power? So I'm looking at materials. Whether I will see any good thing. Health promotion. Hey, you can see I've seen this one, even though it's not power, but health promotion interventions. So let me open this one and see. Let me see what I'll see. Anything interesting inside this file. So this is health promotion for beginners. See, hey, can you see? Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Yes, agenda for today.
What did you see? Part 1 is what?
What is health promotion?
But part 2?
The rule of theory and evidence in health promotion.
Does this sound like your lecture notes?
Yes.
What's part 3?
Approach to health promotion.
Are you seeing that? Does it sound like what you're hearing in your lecture? What's part 4?
Implementing a health promotion intervention in the real world.
Does this sound like the exam that you're going to write?
This one looks like something that will come out too.
Good. So what I'm saying is that there is nothing new under the sun. That's what I'm saying. But you need to just read your PowerPoint and know what is there. So I just got a very good material. So let us see whether I'll get anything. Okay. So what is health promotion? Are you seeing the kind of things that you can write in your essay? But now you now go to textbook and find all these things. Are you seeing how you can organize your essay now?
Yes.
Brief history, understand it. So you read it just to have an idea on what and what. Are you seeing inequalities again? Okay. Now, let's see. Now, this is Ottawa Charter. Like I told you that you need to understand what is Ottawa Charter. So the Ottawa Charter is, they defined health promotion as the process of enabling people to increase control over and to improve their health. Now, for me, okay, let me finish first. Let me finish. So this Ottawa Charter document, I need to get it because you need to quote, as if you're writing an essay, you quote from the source. You cannot quote PowerPoint, remember.
Okay.
Even though they are here, this PowerPoint is not the source, it's not the original source. So you can't quote PowerPoint. So I can copy this thing now and paste it in Google for me to get the WHO document where they said this thing. Okay. So that's how I do it. So first of all, I'm going to download this. Watch what I'm doing. I'm showing you how I do my essay. So now I'm going to download this first, because now I've seen the definition of health promotion, right? But I don't know the reference. I don't know where they got it from. Are you following me?
Yes, sir.
I need you to be responding. I don't want.
I'm following you.
If you're tired, just let me know.
No, sir, please. I can't be tired. This thing, Biko.
Okay. So now, as if that I want to write an essay, and I've seen a good material that will guide me. Now I want to get definition of health promotion. You can use your textbook, the one in your textbook, or I can see this thing now. So I'm going to copy this whole definition now. Remember, I said it's in the Ottawa Charter. So I want WHO. WHO is a good site I can cite, not PowerPoint. So I'm going to go to Google and type this thing inside Google. Let me see whether I will get anything from WHO. Now watch. Are you seeing the first link here?
Yes, I want to open it.
So now this is what WHO website. So at least WHO is a valid reference, right? So anything I see here, I can cite it. I can cite from WHO website.
Okay, sir. Sorry, is it Google that you got this thing from now?
Yes.
Okay.
What I did was that, remember, I'm reading PowerPoint, so I saw something interesting. But
yes.
Because PowerPoint is not a valid reference, I cannot quote PowerPoint. So I need to find a material that I can quote as my source.
Okay.
So what I did was to just copy out the reference. That's what I did now. I had to copy, see that? I had to copy, highlight it, and copy it and paste it in Google. So let me see whether I'll be able to find out any material that will tell me. So now I saw, so now I saw this WHO website. So I want to see whether I will see definition of what health promotion. So that's what I'm looking for. Okay. So
okay.
So here I didn't see anything. I didn't see any definition of health promotion. So I'm going to close it. Okay, I saw it here. Health promotion is a process. So that means that this is a valid site. Okay. So this is a valid reference. Now they even gave you a small history of health promotion, so as in case if you're writing. So at least this one, then plus your textbook. Remember, this is already in your textbook. If you don't like this reference, you can actually quote from your textbook definition. Okay, so I've gotten an idea on what to write about health promotion. I've got the idea that Ottawa Charter is where health promotion started from. Okay.
Okay.
So now, in your textbook, there are 3 main strategies and there are 5 key themes in health promotion. Number 1 is enabling, mediating, and advocacy. So when you now read your textbook, you now expand on this. What does it mean by enabling? What does it mean by mediating? Then you put in your references. What does it mean by advocacy? Now, these 5 key themes in health promotion. What is building public health policy? What does it mean when you say policy? What does creating supportive environment mean? What does strengthening community action mean? In your textbook, these are the questions that you will start answering in your textbook, because you need to understand what is health promotion. These are the foundation. So there is no amount of me trying to explain it. It's not by explaining. You need to read your textbook. So now, these are the things you can snap it. So these are what you need to read now when you are reading your health promotion textbook now, to find answers to all this. These are the three things. What does it mean when you say enabling, mediating, and advocacy? Which are the three strategies of health promotion? So assume that in your exam now, they now ask you to discuss three strategies of health promotion. Will you say that you didn't do it? Are you saying that? Hello?
So I'm hearing you.
Hello?
I'm
What did
hearing
I
you.
say? Did you hear what I said? I said, if they ask you to discuss three strategies of health promotion. So when you go to your textbook, you now know exactly what to read. Enabling, mediating, and advocacy. And the 5 key themes are what? So these five key themes, you need to read them. When you start, once they mention health promotion, what comes to your head is what? The definition, right?
Yes.
And then the Ottawa Charter comes. So why you're reading PowerPoint is to have a broad understanding before you start reading your textbook.
Excuse me, sir, please. Okay. These 5 key things, where do I get them from? Is it from
your textbook? Your textbook that you're going to read. This is a PowerPoint. So you need to read around these things when you go to your textbook now. When you go to all those textbooks that you borrowed, go and find out the section for health promotion. Okay. And read what is enabling, what is mediating. So you have to read them up in your textbook and summarize them in your jotter and put your references. So you need to start doing them now, because when you write your final essay, you will use all these things, right? So what I'm saying is that you have to combine your PowerPoint with your textbook. Your PowerPoint will guide you on what to read. The textbook is very big, so you cannot finish everything. So you just need to read only what is important. So, and that's why I'm showing you these things now, so that when you go back to your textbook, you will know what to read. Yes. So I've shown you, go and read everything about history of health promotion, the definition, the history. Okay, Ottawa Charter. You must read about Ottawa Charter. They are all in your textbook. You need to read the 5 key themes in health promotion and the 3 strategies in health promotion. So you need to read them and summarize them in your textbook. Okay? Okay. So now, assuming that they ask you what is health, there are various ways of defining health. They're in your textbook. There are various methods of ways. So, and they all have different authors who they say different things. Okay, so when time you read your textbook, you get those definitions and put in your references. Use endnotes to put in them. Okay, so
yes, sir.
Now can you see 3 different definitions of health? Health as absence of disease. Are you seeing the model?
Yes, sir.
By the time you're writing your essay now, you already know that when you're defining the health of as absence of disease, it is related to the what? The biomedical model of health. See that? So you now go to your textbook and read what is biomedical model of health. You cannot give what you don't know. You cannot write a good essay without reading well. So now we have seen that there are 3 ways, at least minimum 3 ways that health can be seen from one angle as absence of disease, and it is linked to medical model. Health can be seen as well-being. So you now read your textbook to find out what is the definition of health as well-being. What does it mean when they say well-being? And which theory is it related to? Are you seeing that? So even though they didn't write it here, but there is a theory. If you inside your textbook, there's a theory that is related to well-being. I think that textbook that you borrowed on well-being, you see it there. Now, health as a resource. Health is a resource for every. So this one is another definition of health. So there are other ones. So they are in your textbook. So you have to gather them and start writing them, summarizing them in your own words. The ones that you cannot summarize, you quote. That means you copy it verbatim and put in the page number and the reference, so that later when you are ready to start summarizing. So only from this PowerPoint we have seen things that you need to read now. See that Augustine health. Okay. Now, so at least if you remember the first lesson I taught you about critical analysis, right?
Yes, sir.
So now you are seeing critical analysis here now in defining health. There is no one definition. All right. So what else again that is important to me here? Inequality. Dark green and white head model. Inequality. Anytime you talk about inequality, talk about dark green and white head. So
You
at
say
least I know that
you talk about what?
Whenever you talk about inequality, this author here, see this author here, you're seeing on my screen. So go and browse about him.
What is this?
Yeah.
Okay.
But all these things I'm saying are in your textbook. They are all in your textbook. All those textbooks that you borrowed, you need to open them and read. The PowerPoint is just a pointer on what is important. Okay. So the PowerPoint is just and now even you can see some basic definitions here. So when you now go to your textbook, you will now know the one that you can quote as your source. All right. So I think I'm done with this whole PowerPoint, at least for a start. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So by the time you yourself, this PowerPoint now has, I'm seeing the critiques, health promotion approaches. So you look at this author now, Nido and Willis. He has textbooks in health promotion in the library. So go and get his textbook. You will see everything. The critique.
Sorry, sir. His name is Guinea.
See it on the screen. Copy it. That's the name.
I want to check it. Okay. Now the wheels.
What? So copy it. Neither and wheels.
Wheels.
So
can you check where is it? Second floor. I'll go brown tomorrow.
You need to browse it. Type it in your library now and find out. I've shown you how to do these things. So many textbooks of health promotion are in floor 1. There are many textbooks there. If you go there, that section, you will see them. Take as much as anything you like and start it. I'm just giving you the guide. Yes. So now in health promotion, there is what is called health promotion approaches. Okay. And there are 5. For the first one is the medical approach, education approach, behavior change approach, empowerment approach, and social change approach. Now, if you read any health promotion textbook, they will expand on all these things, and they will give you the critique, why it is good and why it is bad. Okay, so you can see these are some of the critiques already. These are some of the critique already. So the PowerPoint is there to just guide you. It's just there to guide you. It's not that you will start quoting PowerPoint. From all these things now I'm giving you, at least you now know what exactly is important. Okay. Yes, sure. What is important and what is not important. Okay, so like I told you now, so okay, even see the textbook here. You might have it safe. This is the name of the textbook. Foundations for Health Promotion. That's the name of the textbook by Nido and Willis. Did you see that?
I'm writing down.
Okay.
Okay.
So the textbook has everything. Just can read them. Okay. Okay. Medical approach has its own disadvantages and advantages. This medical approach. Educational approach has its own advantage and disadvantage. Social marketing, all of them. And you see the critique that I was telling you.
Yes,
Each
sir.
of them have their own. So, and they're all in textbook. So with these few, this now empowerment approaches.
Mm.
Empowerment approach has its own different theories. These are the techniques that you use.
Mm.
It has the Einstein ladder of participation. So they are all in textbook. It's only when you read, but I'm telling you because I've read those things before. So if you read, if you don't read it, you will not write a good essay. So that's why you need to read. Okay, and this is the critique already. The critique. So all this critique now, you cannot write them like this now. You cannot just come and copy PowerPoint and say this critique. Who said it? So that's why you need to read your textbook. Your textbook will not tell you who said what. At least you know that there is a critique here, but you don't know who said it. You don't know the author. So by the time you read textbook, the textbook will tell you who said it. By the time you read journals, you also see it. Okay? Are you getting me? Are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
Do you
Yes,
get
sir.
what I said now?
Yes,
What
sir.
did I say last? What did I
You
say
talked
last?
about criticism empowerment approach.
So what did I say? I said, how did I say that you will get the references for that? So I was saying that if that even though you have the critic here, you cannot put these things like this because there is no author, there is no valid reference.
Okay.
So you need to use the textbook to find out who said what, and then you put them in your essay. So you cannot just use this thing like this. You are aware of what the critique is, but you don't know who said it. So that's why you need to use textbook number one, and then you need to search journals. So when you're searching for journals, you now type criticism of empowerment approach.
Okay.
Under Google Scholar or any of those databases, you type critique of it, you will see the author, whoever said what he said, you now cite them. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
So that's how you get your critique and your critical writing. All right.
Okay. Yes, sir.
So now I've shown you have seen what are the different health promotion approaches. Okay.
Mm. Mm.
So, I think these are the common. Then they are asking about barriers to health
Yes.
promotion. These are the barriers. They are all in textbook.
Mm.
But you cannot cite all these things. You need to get reference. You need to get a valid reference. You cannot just put bias health promotion resources. No, you need to get a journal or a reference that to back up your argument. Okay.
Mm.
So that is it. So I think over to you. Thank you. All right.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Good. I've not finished. Before you finish thanking me, just wait. Because I've shown you. So I use YouTube to get more ideas on what to write. I use PowerPoint to get ideas on what to write. But after getting those ideas, I have to go to my textbook and then search for journals to be able to get what a valid reference. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let me see. So another thing that we have here in your PowerPoint that is important that you need to know is principles of public health. So I was asking you what are the principles. So it looks like you have not even opened the PowerPoint. So let me help you to open it. Since you have not opened it, you don't even know what the principles are. So this is your lesson note. So what are the principles of public health?
Okay.
I'm going straight to the principles. Principles of public health. Look at them here. So you can start it. Snap it.
Okay. Principles and ideology. Is
Principles of
okay.
public health. Whether you call it principle, all I know is principles of public health and health promotion. Simple. I don't
I
know
don't know.
whether you call it principle ideology or something.
Okay. I've gotten it, sir.
So public health principles. Number one is what? Protection,
And
prevention, promotion, equity, assurance, assessment, policy development, fairness, empowerment, effectiveness, and evidence-based practice.
they didn't teach
So
us
this
this.
is all good. Well, you have to go and read them up. So select five, any five of your choice,
Okay.
and read them up. Make sure you know them. So you can select them. One is empowerment. You can
Okay.
select evidence-based practice, effectiveness, equity is there as
Okay.
inequality, and then policy development. Or
Okay.
principles of health promotion include what? Non-maleficence, multisectoral, holistic, beneficence, autonomy, justice, efficiency. So you need to read around these things. They're all in your textbook. They're all explained. So choose any five out of all these things here now
Okay.
and illustrate them in your essay. I don't know whether that's what they told you. They tell you to choose five. I don't know. So you need to find
Mm,
out. But these are the principles, these are the things that you need to read in your textbook.
okay.
Get their critique. Remember anything you're
Mm,
reading. Get their critique, different definitions, different authors, arguments, as they are each of them. There's no one that is just like straightforward. It's not straightforward.
mm,
Autonomy, you say the good side, the bad side, and say your opinion. Beneficence, good side, just like that. So make sure you are able to read them and understand them. So
mm.
so even they even are you seeing this here too? You can screenshot too. They did it for you. Principles of public health. They also did it for you here.
Yes,
Okay.
empowerment.
Three
Okay.
core functions. So you can discuss this. Assuming they ask you to discuss it. What is assessment? What is policy development? And what is assurance? Those are the three. So they can ask you to discuss them. So you need to know what to write. So you need to when you need to get a textbook and read around them. So assurance. These are the things that are under assurance. Okay,
Mm,
these are all everything from evaluation, from enforcing laws. This one is under assessments, monitoring, diagnosing, informing. Then under policy development, you have developing policies and mobilizing partnership. So, but then you need to read the textbook so that you know how you can do it. So how you can do it. Okay.
mm,
Assessment is like health, doing a health needs assessment. That's assessment. Okay. Health needs assessment. Okay. So these are the kind of things you can do under assessment. You can assess the health needs of the community. You can investigate uh, the health impact and the health hazards, and then you can analyze their social determinants of health. So under advocacy, under policy development, you can advocate. That's advocacy. You can help them to prioritize their needs. Then you can
mm,
help to plan on the policy. And then under assurance, you manage their resources, you implement. So it's more of um, managing the resources, implementing the programs, and then evaluation, and then informing and then educating the public. So that's the assurance function. So, but you cannot cite this PowerPoint in the way it is. You need to use textbook. So when you open your textbook now, you go and find out what is assurance. Start writing. Okay. All right.
okay.
So that's the main issue. What are social determinants of health, and what impact do they have? So this can be a likely question for you, your essay, of which I've told you you can use PowerPoint to find out. So write out a section, discuss what is social determinants of health, and how does it affect human being. So that's the main things in your essay. And then the last one is hello. Are you tired?
I'm hearing you, sir. No, I'm hearing you.
Are you tired? Are you sure?
No, I'm hearing you, sir.
Are you sure you're hearing me? Or
I
you're
have
tired?
only
Which
8
one?
days. I'm not tired. I can't be tired. I want to get 30 marks.
Okay. So the last major thing that they taught you is behavioral science.
Mm.
So that's the last thing that they taught you. The last major thing that they taught you.
Mm.
So now, so watch. So these are the objectives. So the learning outcomes now. I've done this part before. So I want to go straight to what I think that are important in this. So you see this part here.
Mm.
Just go and read all these theories. At least just one for knowing for knowledge sake, not necessarily that you will start. You need to know them just for your essay, majorly. I mean, not this one you are going to write now. I mean, the main essay that you're going to write, the main exam. Understand how what it looks like. But the main issue now is that all these are theories that they have theories of behavior that I've used in the past. Okay, but they all have limitations. They have problems. Are you hearing me?
Yes, sir.
All these theories, there are a lot of issues with them. So, and that is why to and the main issue with this intention behavior gap. So that is a problem. The main limitation. By the time you read all this, you see that they have limitations. All these limitations, you can put your references to them. Okay. So and you get the authors there. So, but then because they all have problems, and the main problem is that there's a gap between intention and behavior. So because of that gap, that is why they now launched the that is why they launched the Combi model. So what led to the Combi model is because of what the limitations of the previous theories. Do you get me? Hello.
I'm hearing you, sir.
What did you understand by what I said? You said you heard me. What did you understand?
So you are talking about the Combi model, and you say I
What
should learn about the theories, like
Oh,
public
so
model, the public.
no. What did I say last? What did I say last? So you didn't hear what I said last, or are you doing another thing?
No,
So what did I say last? Something I said about the theories. What I say was a problem with all those theories.
I didn't get that one.
So you didn't get that. You didn't ask questions. So it means that okay. So the problem with the theories is that they have limitations. They have problems. These
Yes.
theories they all have problems. So and you can see some of the problems on the screen here.
Mm.
So because they all have problems, and that problem is called the intention behavior gap. That's the challenge with theories. So because they have problems,
Sorry,
that is what
intentional.
is on your PowerPoint. Just check it there. So because they have problems, intention behavior gap. That's the problem they have. So because
Okay.
they have see, each of them have problem. Each of the theory has its own problem. So when you read when you read on your textbook, you find out what the problem is. That's the limitations. And they gave you example in the PowerPoint here. You can see it on your PowerPoint. So now, because all these theories have problems, that is why they launched this Kumbi model. Because those theories are limited, they have issues. That is why they launched the Kumbi model. That's the capability, motivation, and opportunity model. So for you to change a behavior, you must provide the capability, that is the psychological and physical ability to imbibe a behavior. These three things must be present before a behavior will be changed. So you can see this behavior here. You have the capability, the motivation, and the opportunity. So these three things must be present before you can change a behavior. Is that clear?
Yes.
So, and this is the author of that can be model, Michi et al. And this is the article. So you need to trace it. Michi et al. I think I've sent this thing in your group. So this is the combi model here: capability, opportunity, and motivation. These three things must be present before the behavior can change. So that means that before you even plan a program for obese children now, you need to find out what are the capabilities that they already have. That means what are the psychological and physical abilities that they have. You need to find out what are the things that can motivate them or demotivate them, and then you need to find out what are the things in the opportunities that they have that can either favor or disfavor them, that's discourage them from taking that behavior. So combi model is at the center here. Okay. Now this whole thing is called the behavior change wheel. So if you watch, you see that at the center of the wheel is individual factors: capability, opportunity, and motivation. These ones are based on the individual. Okay. Now,
Yes.
if you now move beyond this, you will see that you have 9 interventions that you can use. So the center is the combi model. The green area is the combi model. Then the red area are the interventions that are available, and there are 9 interventions. Okay, restriction, education, coercion. So there are 9 different interventions that you can use. And then at the out part is now the policy, and there are 7 policy options that you can choose. So this behavior change wheel will help you to understand how to plan a program and know exactly what to implement. So it is beyond this topic. So I'm going to send you the video now on the group. So this is exactly what they're asking you. How will you plan, implement, and evaluate? Before you plan, you need to determine the capability, opportunity, and motivation. Okay. So now, okay. So I think these are the main things.
But please, can you teach me this nudged theory?
Not yet. The brief history. Well, let me see what I can get. Nudge. Nudge theory is an idea. Okay, he said that the theory suggests that positive reinforcement and indirect suggestion influences people's decision and action without them even realizing it. So you can just write it down and then explain it. So it means that he says that positive reinforcement and indirect suggestion influence people's decision and action without them even realizing it. That is the nudge theory. So now, if I want to know, like I said, I don't know much about this. So if I want to know about what the nudge theory is all about, it's a simple thing I told you before. Simply go to Google, type it, nudge theory, PPT. Simple. Can you see slide share? Are you seeing that? This is slide share. Look at this here. So this slide share has PowerPoints for almost everything. So you can now read up that. Okay, what is nudge and all that. Okay. So now, if I finish reading this and I'm not satisfied, what will I do? Go to YouTube again. I seen that.
Mm.
Go to YouTube, type in notch theory
Mm.
in what? Health promotion. Okay, simple. Can you see notch theory explained? Are you seeing
Yeah.
that?
Yes, I'm seeing
So,
it.
so what I'm saying is that you don't have any excuse to fail. If you don't get distinction, if you don't get distinction, you need to get. In fact, there is no other way. You must get distinction by God's grace.
Amen.
So,
It's my wish.
so yeah. Okay. So I'm also sending you this video on the group too. So this one is notch theory explained.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So what I'm saying is that there is nothing new. There is nothing like hidden knowledge. Everything is somewhere online.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So by the time,
Yes.
by the time I watch three videos on notch theory, that's not how you will not know what it is. Okay. Once you go on any topic, you will be able to understand it more. Even this one, they added examples.
Yeah.
Watch the video, you can now go to textbook, and now you can now go to your portal. Remember, I've point. Now I need to now start referencing now because I've understood it. So that's asking me about the secret, right? So the secret is that you have to first of all understand what you want to write.
Yes.
How you understand it is by reading different PowerPoints, like two PowerPoints on it, 2 videos on it. Make sure you understand it first as a normal person before you start looking for. So now I have understood what is not theory. I'm going to go to someone and type in much theory in health promotion, because now I want to what reference. I want to search for a valid reference. Remember, you cannot reference PowerPoint. You cannot reference. Oh, you see that I've seen a journal. Are you seeing that?
Yes.
That's how you get the valid reference. Because if you go and read this journal without having a knowledge of it, you just be that's why people do plagiarism. You don't understand anything, and you just go and be reading journal and you are just copying and pasting. So if you watch the video and watch the PowerPoint, you understand the main gist. Then you open a journal and then you use them to cite. You write from your head what you understand, and then use the journal to cite. Simple. So now I can download this journal now, download PDF, and download it and read, and that is it. So these are the 3 steps I take in anything I want to learn. It doesn't matter if the lecture doesn't teach you. You don't need the lecture. You read at least 2 or 3 PowerPoints on Google from Google or SlideShare on that topic. If you don't understand them, go to YouTube, watch 2-3 videos on that topic. Then come back to your journal or the textbook and read that thing, and then cite it. You understand it. As simple as that. So those are the 3 steps I take for everything. That's how I learned everything on my own.
Okay.
So I'm going to stop recording now, so that in case you want